Interior Cabinet Secretary Professor Kithure Kindiki has announced the formation of a new police unit which will provide security to the water infrastructure that has formerly been recognized as critical. CS Kindiki says that the unit will be tasked with securing dams, water reservoirs, treatment plants, storage and collection system pipes, among other resources for the Ministry of Water. The government has been losing close to 10.6 billion shillings annually as a result of vandalism.
Following rampant vandalism and theft of water infrastructure reported by different waterworks development agencies in the country, Interior Cabinet Secretary Professor Kithure Kindiki hosted top officials from the Ministry of Water at his Harambee House office to discuss the decision by the ministry to form a water police unit to deal with the menace which amounts to acts of economic sabotage.
Water and water infrastructure are going to be under the protection of the Critical Infrastructure Police Unit, CIPU, with the special deployment which we are announcing today. Likewise, I have gazetted, effective this month, water infrastructure, water reservoirs, and all critical water sources as part of critical infrastructure that falls under the Protected Areas Act.
Professor Kindiki says the unit will be tasked with protection of collection systems, reservoirs and storage facilities, pump stations, treatment plants and septic systems, as well as distribution systems.
It is important that the people of Kenya familiarize themselves with the implications of the gazettement of this critical infrastructure so that they avoid accessing these places unless one is authorized to do so in the first instance. The same applies to electricity pylons and high voltage power lines.
On its part, the Ministry of Water says the government loses over 10 billion shillings annually as a result of vandalism, with Coast Waterworks Development Agency reporting vandalism cases 17 times in 2022. Tana Waterworks also reported cases of vandalism and theft in most of its infrastructure, as well as Athi Waterworks, which is dealing with cases of encroachment across its 47 critical infrastructure.
The government has been losing close to 10.6 billion every year because of non-revenue water, which are related to destruction of the water infrastructure, non-payment of water bills, and wrong meterings, among others.
The Ministry of Water has lauded the move by the Interior Ministry to deploy 322 police officers to protect the infrastructure, which ensures that 70% of Kenyans access water. The government says it is committed to building 100 dams in an effort to reduce the water access gap in the country.